Hi, this is DocMirza, and this is Tough Bones, Episode 1.
I got bones, I got bones, I got bones, I got bones, I got.
Tough Bones is all about bones. While I was at Stanford in the VA, many of my patients had weak and fragile bones, and that truly started my learning curve on understanding what it is about bones that makes them weak and unable to even handle sutures and implant fixation. I took care of patients with paraplegia, wheelchair-bound patients, patients that needed their arms and shoulders. So when they had a fracture or a rotator cuff tendon, they were severely debilitated because they needed their arms to move their wheelchairs. And when I operated on them, they had very soft, weak bones. And a lot of the evidence suggested that patients with paraplegia don't have weak bones or low bone mineral density in their upper extremity. And yet clinically, I found the opposite. And so trying to bridge that led me almost as a blessing towards the FDA, where I learned even more about bone fragility, bone strength, and bone quality. And then, having been plucked out of the FDA and being recruited to Amgen as a medical director for global bone health development, my learning curve continued to expand. I began to understand how little, again, I knew about bones. Osteoporosis, understanding osteoporosis and fragility fractures was something that even I as an orthopedic surgeon didn't truly appreciate. And we fix bones all the time, and yet I realized that as a practicing orthopedic surgeon, I didn't even understand the basic biology of bones the way I should. It left me with a fundamental gap in knowledge that was slowly and then rather quickly being filled from my time at Stanford to FDA and then Amgen. And it left me with an incredible sense of wonder, imagination, and innovative potential about what I and we can achieve together to improve your bone health. Because the important thing about health is you're the best advocate for your health. If you want tough bones, you need to work on it. And I'm here to help you along the way. I'm here to share with you all the information and data and learning that I've gone through over the last several decades to understand what it is about bones that make them weak and how we can make them tough. And coming back to private practice, bringing all the knowledge I learned from Stanford, FDA, and Amgen imparts me with an incredibly unique perspective that has transformed the way I think. I look at you as a patient differently because I know so much in terms of some of which I can't even express. It's transformed how I think, how I look at you, how I look at data, how I look at new devices. Even if a device is brand new and it's marketed to you as a patient and you come to me and say, I would like this device, I can feel comfortable that I will share with you, to the best of my knowledge, everything I can about the evidence, the data bias and limitations, as well as the indications, patient characteristics of that implant for you so that it's all patient-centric. Because when it comes to clinical medicine, it has to be centered on you as a patient. We want precise, patient-focused care. It has to be because it's your bones. My bones are different, and I want tough bones. And so tough bones is all about how we, as a collaborative healthcare community, can increase our bone strength and quality. So as you can tell, I'm very passionate about bones and bone health and bones and joints and how we can together make your bones tougher and stronger so they can survive in this world, in everything that's disruptive in healthcare, that's disjointed in clinical practice and healthcare delivery. I know that it's difficult for you as a patient to get quality care. I know there's a lot of politicized problems out there with healthcare, but let's filter out all the baggage. Let's shut out the white noise. And I want you as a patient to come together and think about what you want. And that's what Tough Bones is all about. It's about you and how you can make your bones tougher and stronger so you can survive longer and live a longer, healthier life. Stay tuned for more. We're not done yet.